Anna. My job title is Program Coordinator, and I've been with the foundation since 1999. And I work with Shannon, Melissa, the program officers you'll meet, Diane and Connie. And what I do is coordinate things and keep track of lots of details for the charitable side of the foundation's business. For grants, I coordinate our department's reports that go to the board that Connie puts into the board packet. When the board approves a grant, I keep track of the grantee, the amount they were awarded, the projects they're working on, and schedule payments. And when it's time for those payments, I get checks from Diane. Thank you, Diane. And I get the grant money out to the grantees so that they can work on their projects. I file everything electronically in Laserfish so that the auditors and anyone looking for history can find the information. I use a software program called Blackbaud Grant Making to keep track of all of the charitable grant details in history. And that includes scholarship payments too. And thank you, Diane, again for scholarship checks. Dave will tell you more about those. Every quarter, Diane and I run reports to make sure the numbers in the general ledger match the numbers in Blackbaud Grant Making, and it always does. And if not, we figure out why not. So that's grants. For matching gifts, I process our board and staff matching gifts, and that's the benefit where we can give $25, say that's the minimum, to an organization, and the foundation matches it by 3 times the amount. So yeah, school or nonprofit can get $100 for your $25 donation. Giving Tuesday is a big day for donations, but you don't have to wait till November to make a matching gift request. Anytime during the year, it's great. For Yosemite program, I do everything it takes to get about 100 people to Yosemite National Park for a week of environmental education. Nature Bridge is our partner in the Yosemite program. They hire the educators who teach our kids during the week. The Yosemite program is offered to sophomores and juniors in public and charter high schools in our 5 counties. So I work with school contacts in about 40 schools. The schools actually select the students, and I make sure they have all their paperwork. I put them in trail groups and cabin assignments and chaperones. When it's time, we get on the road. Our chaperones are all teachers, counselors, principals. They come from the schools. We don't take parents as chaperones, and that's because the schools have background checks, professional development, fingerprinting, all of the things we need, bringing that many kids together and mixing them all up. Other duties as assigned are that I help Diane process credit card statements. I help Connie with filing insurance certificates. I update spreadsheets on the downtown construction projects. I cover the front desk, answer phones, play ping pong. So yeah, that's a little bit of what I do. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I was hired as a program officer in 1994. Today, I serve as the foundation's Chief Operating Officer. What do I do as COO? Currently, I focus on the foundation's operations, communications, and grant making. Near and dear to my heart, I work closely with our program staff, and I'm responsible for our major projects program. The foundation played a key role in founding Turtle Bay Exploration Park and the Community Foundation of the North State. These 2 organizations receive annual support from us. Anna and I work closely with the Community Foundation on details surrounding the McConnell Fund. I am grateful to have worked at TMF for long enough to know a lot about our programs, but not everything. I've had the privilege of attending Nature Bridge in Yosemite with Anna, assisting Dave with our scholars interviews, traveling to Nepal and Laos with Jessica, working with Kelly on the Reading School of the Arts, and the Shasta College Leadership Center. Leslie and I spend quality time together working on downtown revitalization, and Melissa and I have many essential touch points during any given day. The receptionist is the center of the workplace. I would characterize our department as high impact, high performance, and high on passion. I also work closely with department heads and our board. Together, we juggle the many priorities of the foundation. My goal every day is for our staff and board to have the tools, information, and support needed to be effective. There is never a bad day at Lima Ranch. There is always a good story to share externally, and there's always a chance to improve internally. I love what I do.
Hi, I'm Leslie Jesse, Program Officer for Community Vitality. Let's talk a little bit about what that means. Foundation mission is to help build better communities through philanthropy. The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place and having a feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common interests and goals. Vitality is defined as the state of being strong and active, the power of enduring. A vital community is a place where people love to live, work, learn, and play. In a vital community, the people of the place are invested in making it thrive. In this community, there's a capacity to face the future together. The McConnell Foundation Board has made a 10-year commitment to community vitality with a focus on downtown Reading. We are doing that by working with the city, businesses, and nonprofit partners to support creative placemaking, civic engagement, active lifestyles, future readiness, and fostering a sense of local belonging. Opportunity to work alongside community members who are passionate about seeing our area thrive. I think most of you were able to visit the Bell Plaza project we have downtown. That's a perfect example of how we are using our resources to make a positive change. One of our partners on that project is a muralist by the name of Mona Carone. This is a video of some of her work. Her work aligns with our vision of creating a space that inspires the community to gather and provide a space for them to do so. Because more and more, downtown is for the people. Less and less, it's a place they go to work and then escape from at the end of the day. It's becoming a central cultural district, entertainment district, nightlife district, recreational district, and social district, creating a collective connectivity district. What the downtown is becoming is no longer primarily a place for people to go and plug their laptop into a cubicle. It's a place where people want to go, a place where they can connect.
Hi, everyone. I'm sorry not to be with you in person today. I've just arrived in Nepal and will be heading to Laos at the end of the month. I hope that you're enjoying lunch, and thanks for taking a moment to learn about the Foundation's Program Services team. My responsibility as Director of International Programs is to use the budget allocated for international work to create the greatest benefit for the people of Nepal and Laos, countries where there is high need, good potential to make positive impact, and where our dollars can go far. There are a lot of possible things we could focus on to help people in least developed countries, but we look at issues that we are uniquely well-suited, situated, and able to support. Things that may not be receiving help from many other sources because the issues are complicated or take a long-term commitment in order to make a lasting change. In order to help build better communities for the people of Nepal and Laos, we have to look at the causes of violent conflicts, caste or gender-based injustices that prevent some people from having a fair chance at a life of dignity, gaps in a country's rule of law that result in human rights issues, and threats to ecosystems and the species and communities that depend on them for health and livelihoods. The initiatives we support in Nepal and Laos offer access to justice, leadership training for more equitable and inclusive decision-making, and community-based environmental conservation projects. To help build better communities in Nepal, we have helped over 250 communities resolve long-held conflicts. Community mediation is now part of the national justice system, providing fair and timely justice for civil disputes. Over 20,000 rural women have joined women's groups, providing a critical social support system and training on their legal rights. Approximately 8,000 rural women have used the Economic Empowerment Project to start or improve their small businesses. Members of the Dalit caste have increased access and mentorship to complete their law degrees, and we're contributing to the development of an effective early warning system for landslides and flooding. To help build better communities in Laos, we have helped establish a legal aid center in every province and several districts so citizens can ask for legal advice or get help from an attorney. Assisted the government of Laos in the development of their legal aid decree, improving access to information on rights and representation. Village mediation units have been trained on important laws and fair mediation practices. Communities along the Zebong Phai River have improved their community wetlands, which protects them from unseasonal floods and drought and provides diversity in diet. 12 community projects led by Lao nonprofits have received funding for environmental stewardship, and Lao nonprofits working on biodiversity or land rights have been able to participate in the Lower Mekong Network for regional peer learning, camaraderie, and better access to information. The work I do in HQ is primarily desk work, with a lot of emails, Zoom calls, budget management, preparing updates and requests for funding for our board of directors, and reading project reports. This work involves a lot of research and staying up to date with current events, networking with other funders and nonprofits, corresponding with grant partners, and collaborating with coworkers here at McConnell Foundation and with other local organizations. I spend about 20% of my work time overseas. That can look like office visits with grant partners, visits to rural communities to see how the project is working, or with national leaders and international aid agencies for collaboration. Packing for these trips is always a challenge. I usually visit Laos, Nepal, and Thailand when I travel. I've gained a lot of admiration and respect for the people we work with in Nepal and Laos, as well as an increased appreciation of the rights, protections, resources, and opportunities we have in the U.S. I'm grateful for the opportunity to work on behalf of the Foundation to build better communities through our international programs.
I'm Kelly, and I run the Foundation's Children, Youth, and Education program. Part of the way the McConnell Foundation builds better communities is by focusing funding on improving opportunities for all children and youth in our 5 counties, cradle through career. So why do we have a Children, Youth, and Education program? Because we want all children and youth, no matter their community, no matter their background, and no matter their situation, to have all opportunities open to them from infancy through school and beyond. And those opportunities should not be limited by decisions made by their schools and communities. So what do? I like to say that I have no easy elevator speech to describe my program and what I do. I spend a lot of time with our community partners, both grantees and organizations that work with our grantees or do work in the areas of education we feel are important to what we are trying to achieve. I spend a lot of time doing research, looking at data that is relevant to our work. I love data, like kindergarten readiness, college and career readiness, high school college going rates, and transfer rates from Shasta College and College of the Siskiyous. I also look at other data, like chronic absenteeism and the availability or lack of availability of broadband in our region. I spend time playing with spreadsheets for budgets and all of that data, and like Anna, I love me some spreadsheets. And I also research what other communities are doing that might work here, as well as possible future projects or programs that fit within the Children, Youth, and Education framework. Related to that, I also connect partners and projects, kind of like a matchmaker, connecting different people who may be working on the same things or related things who can do more if they work together, which leads to where are we now and what does it look like? When we started this work, boy, it was all about the finger pointing. But over time, we have been successful in moving from finger pointing towards collaboration. Much of my time is spent with our grantees, North State Together, and College and Career Options, as well as our county networks. Those are the groups on the outside of that circle on the slide. The county networks are groups of people in our 5 counties that are working on this at the grassroots level. They set their county's priorities along the cradle through career pipeline, and they're the ones that design what they want to do about it. Some examples of this. In Modoc County, Advancing Modoc opened their first ever college center where students and adults can take virtual or in-person classes in Alturas. Cradle to Careers for Siskiyou County expanded childcare slots in Happy Camp from 0 to 25. And in Shasta County, Reach Higher Shasta hosted the 4th annual College and Career Signing Day, celebrating a sample of some 64 high school seniors who were headed off to the military, community college, trade school, entrepreneurship, or a 4-year university. Making these kinds of changes takes time. We liken it to turning an aircraft carrier around, because it involves trying to change the education system into one that actually helps students succeed, and because it involves changing culture into one that believes that children can and do rise to challenges in life and in the classroom, and that all children and youth can achieve more if we believe in them, eliminate unnecessary barriers to success, and give them the support that they need so that they hopefully end up applying for Dave's scholarship program. Thank you. If you ever have any questions about this work, or if you want to dive into the data and spend some time with all those fun data visualizations, please stop by and ask anytime. I am more than happy to go over the details.
And now, the McConnell Scholars Program, helping students build better communities. Everything we do at the McConnell Foundation, every grant we make, every project we build, every landscape we manage, and every meeting we facilitate has the goal of helping build better communities. With the McConnell Scholars Program, we invest in students who are likely to make positive changes in their families and communities, and we do our best to help get them through college. Every scholarship we award is an investment in social change. To choose the best investments, we look for financial need. Awarding scholarships to people who don't need our financial help doesn't change anything. Students who can succeed in college with the right help. Students who have shown they care about other people and who want to make things better. And even though we didn't set out to do this originally, people from historically marginalized groups are well represented or overrepresented in the Scholars Program compared to the general population. For example, American Indian or Alaska Natives make up 3.2% of the population of Shasta County, while 17% of McConnell scholars are Native. Our philosophy is that things get better for everyone if more people succeed. Our scholars come from these schools in Modoc County, Shasta County, Tehama County, Trinity, and Siskiyou counties. To help our scholars succeed, we offer a scholarship of $30,000, mentoring and help navigating college, summer conferences, and a caring community of peers. Is it working? At the end of April 2023 and since 2007, we will have selected over 500 students. Over 90% of our students stay in school and graduate. Our alumni go on to make contributions in healthcare and medicine, in arts and culture, in education, in government, in law and the administration of justice, in parenting and raising healthy families, in science and technology, and in environmental sustainability. The McConnell Scholars Program, investing in our students builds better communities.
everybody. This is Melissa Albertson, and I'm the receptionist for the McConnell Foundation.
So, Melissa, what kind of questions do you get asked most often while you're at the front desk?
Good morning, the McConnell Shannon. She's currently out of the office. Would you like her voicemail?
So, Melissa, are there any events coming up? I know you're in charge of a lot of the RSVPs for event coordinating. Oh, okay.
Melissa, hi, Colby. Are you super busy?
Nope.
Whoops. There you go. Okay, be careful because it snaps back at you. And bind them with these covers. And I will need 5 of them for our directors, please. Okay?
I haven't seen her yet today. Oh, you're welcome. Bye. Hey, Rob, have you seen the newspaper today? Okay, I'll have to call them.
Random question. How do you feel about trying your hand at being an auditor?
You do that?
I have a ton of receipts from a grant project and I need to reconcile them with the budget.
Okay.
Okay, I'll send you a spreadsheet. This is all the raw receipts and thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay.
Morning, Melissa. I was wondering if you could make a couple signs for me for a project that we're doing downtown right now.
Okay.
Repeat those, and then if you could laminate them, that'd be great.
Sounds good. I'll have it back to you in a minute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll go straight there.
All right. Oh my God, someone's car's being smashed in. I got better call Darren.
Hey Melissa, could you collate these and put them in envelopes and mail them for me, please? Thank you.
You got it.
Let's see. Oh, you gotta wait for me, but we can get them in envelopes, and then I'll get you the addresses, and then I've got some extra instructions to go in here. So.
And then what about these?
Oh, same
Hey,
thing.
Melissa, I'm off to lunch and then to the post office and then to pick up my grandkids and then to a meeting at Enterprise High School and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Thanks.
See you later.
I'm sick. Yeah, you were out that day. I said, you're not the normal girl I come in here to see.
I might have been.
Kind of headache, I think you said. And she said,
Yeah.
it's nice seeing you back. Have a great day.
I help build better communities through helping all of you.
Well, I mean, I'm a little nutty. I'm just not here in a squirrel turd, that's all.